Today we pause to pray for Pastor Mohan and his church in Nepal. This is a very sensitive situation that's been ongoing, and in the middle of June, Hindu extremists broke into their service and physically attacked Pastor Mohan, and then started to intimidate the churchgoers, eventually taking all of their Bibles and destroying all of the musical instruments. They intimidated the churchgoers and threatened them, and it was pretty traumatic for all of them. This has been an escalating situation that's been happening, and so just to be safe, Pastor has moved his congregation to his own property, where he's built a rooftop meeting hall where they all gather on a regular basis. But even with that, they are feeling threatened constantly. They've gone to the authorities, and the authorities have gotten involved, and basically all that they've done is that they've made the perpetrators return the Bibles, but anything more than that, they're not really willing to get involved. And they're just basically saying to the pastor, can you please stop meeting? Can you please stop having church services temporarily so that we can, the situation will calm down? Well, he doesn't want to stop meeting and having church, because he knows that's just the start, and they would probably never be allowed to start up again. And so he's continuing on, and the church family members are still feeling somewhat hesitant about it, but they're following him, and he's saying, we're going to continue to do what God has called us to do. We're going to continue to share the gospel right here where God has planted us. So we need to pray for Pastor Mohan. We need to pray for him, that God would protect him, that he would not be the victim of more abuse. We need to pray for the church family as well, that they will just have a sense of God's peace and understand that God is with them, that nothing can hurt them if the Lord is on their side. And also we need to pray for the village, that they would remain the salt and light of Jesus in the village, and that peace would just come upon that village, and there would be a mighty revival of God in that place. And so thank you for taking the time today to pray for Pastor Mohan and his church family in Nepal. I know that they greatly appreciate your prayers. So thanks again.